Hello everyone, Sanfil Edgar here, Life and Success Coach. Are you worried about losing your job? Well, on this episode, I'm going to talk about increasing your chances of keeping your job. So, how to keep your job? Well, I'm going to share with you 3 tips on how to do that. The first tip is add incredible value to the people around you. What do I mean by that? If you're consistent thinking, the consistent question in your mind is, how can I add value to my manager, to my company, to my clients? How can I give them something they can never get it anywhere else? If you're thinking, how can I serve, or how can I give my manager what he exactly wants, or what's his manager anticipating from him, and I'm going to make sure that I give him exactly that. Where you do things that no one asks you to do. If they ask you for X, you do X plus Y. Where they're thinking, oh my God, he's always going the extra mile. That's exactly what you need to do. Whether it's your manager, your company, you're always thinking about what the company wants. You're also thinking about what do the clients want. You're thinking most of the time, and you're listening, and you're saying, I want to give them more than what they anticipate or what they expect from us. A friend of mine said this once to me, because I didn't like to play the game of politics and whatever. He said, listen, the game is there, and it's continuing. If you choose not to play the game, then that's your problem, and that's going to affect you. You either play the game, or you sit on the sidelines and see how, this will affect your destiny. And that's exactly what happened. Now, you want to play the game of politics so that you get influence, you get power. So that if there are any decisions that you need to make, because a lot of people come into a company and say, this is not right, we shouldn't be doing it that way. But the thing is, they don't have power, they don't have influence, they're not connected to the people around them. They don't have the influence so that when they say something, people say, yeah, sure. You don't have the connections around you that are on your team. So sometimes being angry or saying what's on your mind, because that's the type of person that I was. I always used to say, well, I don't care who the hell is in front of me, I'm going to say what's on my mind. That affected a lot of things in my life and my career. And that's why I'm sharing this with you, because I don't want you to go through the same problems. The game of politics is going to be played whether you like it or not. You're participating whether you like it or not. So being friends with the key people in the company, adding value to these guys, getting out of your department as well. Not only just adding value to the people around you, you probably need to get out of the department and start meeting other people and becoming friends with them. And so that when you talk, people will listen. People will start saying, yes, this person has a point, if you do have a point. And you got people to back you up. And number 3, I don't know why I did that, but number 3 is you want to start working from a place of opportunity rather than a place of fear. So from my experience, I've realized that whatever you focus on expands. If you're going to focus on what you're afraid of, you're going to start, when you focus on, you feel. That's going to start to impact the way you feel, and ultimately your performance. But if you're thinking about what is the opportunity, you're focusing on opportunity, how much influence you're going to get, the opportunity of keeping your job and probably growing and expanding and getting a promotion, the opportunity of serving more people, challenging yourself to become a better performer, an outstanding person in your company. That's the opportunity. When you focus on that, you're going to start to feel different sets of feeling than when you're concentrating on getting fired, broke, not having a job, all of that stuff. Focus on what you want. Don't focus on what you don't want. So if I told you don't think of a blue tree, you're thinking about a blue tree. Exactly. Because our mind tends to think about what we're not meant to think about. Focus exactly on where you want to go. So if I tell you focus on where you want to go, are you guaranteed to get there? No, there are no guarantees in life. But if I told you focus on what you're afraid of, you're definitely going to go that way. Definitely, for sure. So to keep your job, add incredible value to the people around you, make sure you're thinking about how you can do that to your manager, to your company, to your clients, to your family. And also play the game of politics, and at the same time operate from a place of opportunity, because that's a resourceful place to operate from. Remember, always strive to become the most unlimited version of yourself.